Victims of sexual abuse in the Catholic Church are asking the Archdiocese of San Francisco for reparations. They're calling on the Archdiocese to sell off unused schools, churches, and other properties to compensate victims.
There are examples of open land attached to parishes that are not being used for religious purposes.
Good evening. I'm Julie Hayner.
And I'm Mike Meback. This letter from abuse victims comes 3 months after the Archdiocese filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. New at 6, KTVU's Crystal Bailey explains the demands as well as the church's response. Crystal.
That's right. They did file for bankruptcy back in August, claiming it was because of the 500 lawsuits stacked against them. Now, the organization that supports the victims of child sex abuse says the Archdiocese has more than $6 billion in real estate, some of which could be used for reparations. Litigation records reveal over 200 priests with the Archdiocese of San Francisco accused of child sex abuse. But the Survivors Network of Those Abused by Priests, or SNAP, has a record of over 400 abusers.
They made these decisions. They created these victims.
In a letter sent to Archbishop Corleone on Wednesday, SNAP executives say the bankruptcy prevents victims from coming forward for incidents before the filing date on August 21st.
Is it really fair that they're cut out of receiving any settlement when perhaps the Archdiocese is responsible for putting the person who abused them in that position? I don't think it is.
Instead of bankruptcy, they say the Catholic Church should look at its assets, like property lying around they're not using.
There's enough money in the diocese and enough property for it to continue its mission and still sell property to address the needs of these victims.
The letter references at least 8 parishes that don't have an in-house priest and another 10 churches permanently closed or merged.
These are properties that they could liquidate.
St. Thomas the Apostle Catholic Church, for example, merged with St. Monica School. The building left behind on Balboa, which SNAP says is worth $25 million, is now leased to a non-Catholic private school.
The same with St. Vincent's in San Rafael. They have 700 acres of ranch land that could be sold to a home builder.
After we asked the Archdiocese for a response to the letter, the communications director sent us this statement. As expected, the secular media continues to serve as an extension of activist groups and lawyers to perpetuate inaccurate information and false accusations about the Archdiocese, parishes, and priests. He did not, however, specify the, quote, inaccuracies.
At the end of the day, they're going to need to produce property records for everything that they own. And if they don't, they'll be in violation of a federal law. And that'll allow the public to understand the wealth of this place.
Now, the SNAP treasurer also tells me that they were pretty conservative in those property value estimates. They did not even include any miscellaneous income the church may have. That bankruptcy is still pending with more hearings scheduled for later this month. Live in San Francisco, Crystal Bailey, KTVU, Fox 2 News.